I'm Antonio Stranges. I'm a left winger for the London Knights, and I'm from Plymouth, Michigan.
So Stranges, all kinds of creativity.
Stranges is a threat on the ice every time he touches the puck.
Well, Antonio Stranges will be at the top prospects game in Hamilton later this month. He was an A-list player coming out this season.
It starts with the Jeremy Bracco like Antonio Stranges, 10-2, 10-2.
One of the things about that 10-2 skating style with this young man is he seems to gain speed. So that's a lot of power coming out of those legs for Stranges on the play. Stranges coming in on Anthony Popovich. Stranges, oh wow.
Stranges coming in. Stranges coming in with speed, a backhander score!
He has a hot stick. Let's see what he can do.
Score! Antonio Stranges was drafted 21st overall in the 2018 OHL priority selection by the London Knights.
With the first pick of the second round, the London Knights are proud to select from Detroit Little Caesars, Antonio Stranges.
Stranges was born and raised in Plymouth, Michigan, and grew up an OHL fan, being able to see so many Whalers games as a kid. This ultimately led to his decision to opt for the OHL developmental path over US programs, which he received heavy recruitment from.
Yeah, that was a huge part of it actually. I went to every home game as a kid. I loved watching the Whalers play. Colin McDonald, my assistant GM in London, was the captain of that team, so it was he talked to me about the OHL, and I'm a big Sonny Milano fan, so he played for the Whalers too, and that was a huge part. I kind of grew up around the OHL atmosphere over there, so it was kind of a no-brainer.
Antonio grew up in an athletic family, with his twin sister Adriana playing soccer in Michigan. They're a source of inspiration for the 18-year-old skilled forward who leans on their support and is now thankful for all the early mornings it took to get him here.
Yeah, we were pretty competitive growing up. I mean, she's a soccer player, so we'd always go in the backyard and race and, who's faster, so it was pretty competitive, but we're really close. I mean, she's my best friend, so we're really close, and it's good to have her. Definitely my family, parents, and my twin sister. They've been my big supporters my whole life. They drove me to the rinks late night, early morning, so all the credit goes to my family.
He's one of the best skaters available in the 2020 NHL Draft and one of the higher skilled prospects up for grabs this October. His puck handling skills are some of the best amongst his peers. His skills with the puck are something that you rarely see at the junior hockey level. His agility is elite, and he can create plays at high speed, whether it involves distributing or with his shot.
I'm a skilled forward, I think. I produce a lot of offense. I got really good skating, really good hands, and I can make plays. A lot of my teammates and coaches think Marner and Caden a little bit just because they're both skilled forwards, and I produce a lot of offense just like them on their team. So they both played for my coach, so it's kind of good to have an alumni like that and be able to be compared to him.
The most polarizing part of his game has to be his skating. It draws defenders in, while his 10-2 style gives him the power to work around them in the transition game.
And away goes London. Stranges coming in on a break with Evangelista. Stranges in on goal, he scores!
Honestly, I kind of started it just 4 or 5 years ago. My skating coach started doing it, and I kind of just took it to another level with it. I kind of can't really skate without doing it now, but it's different. I think it kind of fools the defenders a little bit, so it's something I like to use to my advantage. I do a lot of power skating. My skating coach is a figure skater, so she's got really good edges, and we do a lot of edge work and power skating.
Playing in London, he's surrounded by NHL experience, whether it be with Connor McMichael of the Washington Capitals or Liam Foudy of the Columbus Blue Jackets. The veterans in London have helped this draft-eligible group of Knights through the process, while Mark and Dale Hunter have truly helped Antonio in his development.
They went through it. They played NHL preseason games, so they know what it's like at every level. And I've talked to McMichael a little bit about the CHL prospects game and how he handled the media and what he did at the draft. And they've definitely been really helpful this year. Yeah, Dale and Mark have been great. Dale's probably the best coach in the world. He just won a gold medal with Canada, and him and Mark, with their knowledge, it's just ridiculous. Like, how much they know about the game, how much time they spend at the rink doing video and everything. They've just been they've been really great, and it's been great for my development so far.
He's not the only highly rated draft-eligible player in London. Antonio had the opportunity to attend the CHL-NHL Top Prospects game with Luke Evangelista, as well as going through the entire process with Kirill Steklov and Brett Brochu. Draft day is something Antonio Strangis is excited for, and he can't wait to hear his name called.
Yeah, it's good to have a good group of kids to do this with. I mean, Stex doesn't really speak too much English, but he's just probably one of the nicest kids I've ever met, so it's good to have him. And Lukey too, he's having a great season. He deserves what he's getting, and it's great to have those two guys on this journey with me. Honestly, I try not to think about it too much. I kind of just, I just don't really look at any social media. I don't let that stuff get to my head. It's something I've been waiting for my whole life, and I'm super excited to go.